In this video, I want to talk about chars and string data types and also the difference between primitive and complex data types. I have created a new class. The name of the class is testing data types. A char is a data type for representing a single character in a program. For example, A or B. The char type data must be enclosed inside a single quote. The sequence of characters like country name or people names cannot be represented using a char data type. So we have another data type called a string for representing a sequence of characters. The data of string type must be enclosed inside the double quotation. String is a predefined class name in Java library. For example, I want to create a variable from a string data type with the name of message that will store the value of welcome to Java. As you can see, the welcome to Java is a sequence of characters, so it must be enclosed inside a double quotation. In Java, every class has a properties in methods. I can access the different methods and properties of a string class using the string type variable, in this case, message. The methods and properties of string class is used for manipulating of string data. The properties in methods can be accessed using a dot operator. If I put a dot operator after a string variable name, then it means will show me all the methods and properties available in the string class. For example, if I want to find the length of characters in this data, I can use the length method of string class. Every method in Java has a return type, and the return type of length method is int, which means it will return a number type data. The returned value can be assigned to a number type variable like this. Now I want to print the value of size of message variable, so I'm using the Java printing statement. After running of the program, you can see the number of characters of this string data is displayed. Remember that the white space is also a character. If you want to change all the letters in this string message to uppercase, you can use the to uppercase method of string class. Vice versa, you can use the to lowercase method for changing all letters in string data to lowercase. String is a complex or referenced data type, because for creating a string data type we have to use the predefined string class of Java library. There are many more complex data types available for representing the different data formats in Java. For the data types like int, double, char, and others, we don't need to use a Java class. These data types are called primitive data types in Java. In Java, we have 8 primitive data types: byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, and boolean. All primitive data type names are in lowercase. The complex data type names are started on an uppercase letter like a string. The primitive data types don't have a method and properties. So to format or to customize the primitive value, you have to write your own code, or you can use the Java helper classes that are available for primitive data types. For most primitive data types, their helper classes have exactly the same name, starting with an uppercase letter. This table shows the primitive data types and their helper classes. For example, if you want to find the maximum or minimum value that can be represented using int data type, you can use the integer helper class max value property. I want the value to be displayed, so I'm using the println method and I'm writing it inside this parenthesis like this. After running of program, you can see the maximum value that can be represented by an int data type is displayed. For finding the minimum value, we can use the min value property of an integer helper class. So I'm copying this line of code and I'm changing the property name to min value. After running of the program, you can see the minimum value that can be represented by an int data type is displayed.